But you can you can go get each one of these crafted, which, as you can tell, I'm about to just craft one of each. You want to craft 3 of these because you're going to use those for each one. See? You get that. Now, once you get to level 20, even though this one's at 32, have to bear with me here. It's the first video I've had to make. But you can start making these, and these are actually the cheapest per cost to get to level 50. And that's all you really want to do, is get to level 50. That way you can do the next stage. As you can tell, this isn't taking too long to do. But now you're at level 50. And now this is where you want to craft each one of these, 1 per. And you can use this for the next part too, because what you're doing is you're just going to keep fusing these. And eventually you're going to get to the tier 5s. When you get to the tier 5s, you can cut them to get the rest of the EXP out. That way it actually, one leads into the other. But that's how, as you can tell, the levels is already going up pretty significantly. And also, another thing too, you can go mining for iron ore, silver, any type of ore will drop these gems to actually help you, or you can buy them. Um, it is a good way to get some ore, which normally sells for a fair amount, as well as to do what I'm doing here to level up your trades. Normally, if you had to buy all these materials, it wouldn't be over about 10k to go from 0 to 250. Now, also, I need to mention this. The reason why I'm doing it this way, sorry, I had all these written down. But that right there, the essence, all these essence cost 10 per, which means that takes $20, and that's, normally 7 coin for the brilliance, which means that takes 27 coin to craft that, right? Which, if you look at the values of the 6500, you would divide that by the 6500, so 27 divided by 6500, which turns out to be, what was it, 240 per coin, or 240 XP per coin. Where fusing them, because you're using the tier lower gem, is actually cheaper, because you normally can buy the cheaper gems for $1 or cheaper. And because you can do that, because it takes 1 essence, that's 10, and then you use the green gems, it only takes you $12. Which, if you'll look, you get significantly more, because 10, that's almost closer to 750 EXP per. That's why you do it this way. But alright, so now gotta get solvent. Also, another reason why you fuse instead of you cut normally is because for the first craft, if you'll look, these actually give a little bit more EXP. Right? So those give 4950, 49,500 EXP for the fusing them. That gives 3700 or 37,000, sorry. Which quintessence are normally higher than the gems anyway. And when you're fusing the brilliance, you fuse the greens into the blues and the blues into the purples. So it just makes it where the whole process is significantly cheaper. The reason why I'm doing this now is because I already used up all the first scrap bonuses off the fusing them. Now I can take the ones that I fused and turn them into the cuts. Because right now, because it cost, the quintessence cost about 20 coin. So the first scrap bonuses off of these, off the cut ones, are 15,000 worth, or 1,500, sorry, per coin, where the other ones are almost 3,000. They're actually 2,921. But that's why you do that. I've had a lot of people ask me for making videos, and figured go ahead and do it for y'all. And after you get done doing the first scrap bonuses off of the jewel crafting right here, off of this, you just go back to fusing gems. And the reason why you do that is because to craft that, you need those. And those are expensive to make because it takes 8 of them, right, and 4 of these on top of 4 others. So it takes 16 mithril ingots, and the mithril ingots are 25 coin per, at least on the server that I'm on. So even though it does give a decent amount of EXP, the EXP actually per coin spent, because it'll cost you 400 coin to craft those, is reduced significantly. And in fact, for that overall cost to craft, it gives you approximately like 233 EXP to craft that, even with the first craft, with all of this. But nonetheless, it's not very efficient to be crafting these. It's not even efficient to make, honestly, any of the other ones, besides the silver one to start out with. Because, again, ingots are in such a high demand, and most people need them for other things anyway. It's almost a waste to toss on the ground. But there's a few things I didn't go over, but that's how easy it is. But see, like all of these, they give such little EXP in comparison, and they take all these ingots, and even still, you need all of those. And since it's only, even if you get the first craft bonuses off of those, it just normally isn't worth it to actually craft them. Something else too, y'all, that normally isn't worth it, but since for just leveling up your trades. But you can make them if you're trying to use them for other things. For example, like stone cutting, actually making like the void stones.